Good morning, Leanne. A pair of vacant and abandoned apartment buildings, once on the city of South Bend's demolition list, are about to have their first tenants in decades. Take a look behind me. A Chicago real estate investment company pumped more than $300,000 into renovations of these two apartments on Portage Avenue. Magmile Properties went about $40,000 over budget, but renovations are finally done, and the tenants move in this month.
So this unit had a tree growing in it right here.
When Steve Mihalovich purchased these twin apartment buildings on Portage Avenue in South Bend, he knew it was going to be a tough job.
There was so much dirt sitting right here in this floor. It's about 2 feet of dirt. A bunch of seedlings came down in here, and over the last 4 or 5 years grew up. Had a, basically almost an outdoor garden.
There were the obvious issues, like holes in the roofs, and all the electric and plumbing needed to be replaced. But the building was in worse shape than Mihalovich anticipated.
When we bought this property, it's one of those things, when you open up the walls, it can be like Christmas. You know, grandma gives you a gift. It can either be an Xbox or it can be a fruitcake. This was kind of a fruitcake and a brick all wrapped up into a present we opened up.
After spending nearly $350,000 on renovations, the worst is behind him now.
Every one of the units has an in-unit washer and dryer.
The buildings have been completely renovated. All 10 units have new electricity and plumbing, new kitchens and bathrooms, and each has central air. A stark difference from a year ago. Magmile Properties bought the apartments in 2012, and last April the city gave the company an ultimatum: fix them up or they'll be torn down.
For 20 years that I've been here, it's been nothing but a problem.
South Bend Common Council President Tim Scott lives nearby and says initially he and other neighbors were skeptical of Magmile.
I'm one of those guys that you got to show me the end results, and your actions speak louder than your words, and that's really what we wanted to see. Up until that point, we heard a lot of words, a lot of speeches, but no action. Now you're seeing the action, and we absolutely love the results.
Now, Mihalovich is still facing fines from the city, about $6,000 worth. That's because the project wasn't completed according to the city's timeline. He hopes, though, Mihalovich hopes to appeal that. His first tenants, all Notre Dame grad students, move in within this next month of June. And in fact, we pulled up this morning, there was a U-Haul in front of this property on the city's northwest side. So some tenants have already moved in. Live here in South Bend, I'm Kristen Bean, WSBT 22 News.